I'm so tired. Basically beyond hope. Past caring. Over it. Life is too hard. Every turn, slammed door, hurt feelings. I just do not have it in me. Do not cry for me. I was damaged from birth, and now I'm basically beyond hope. Sometimes I wish I could reach perfection. Wish my mind didn't move in a direction of self-reflection where I want to revise every page and make corrections, stripping the ink off the pages as I make my selections based on social society's perceptions and expectations. Perfection is my obsession. Perfection is my obsession that leaves me with nothing but aggression and depression until all the ink is stripped from the pages and the pages are blank. If you opened up the chapters of your life and found nothing there, only syllables in a pair on a blank sheet that contains no tears, the word perfect written in black ink that wasn't even off by a hair, would you be happy? Would you be satisfied? Not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. I am always afraid that what I do will still not be enough. That what I do will not live up to my relatives, or I will do something terribly wrong and won't ever be forgiven. My greatest fear is disappointing my loved ones. And what I do, not being enough. In the words of the great writer Leo Tolstoy, if you search for perfection, you'll never be content. We spend our lives being pushed into a never-ending pursuit of the impossible, perfection. Despite knowing no one is perfect, we still experience self-hatred and disappointment when we make mistakes or don't reach the unreachable. We live a cruel duality. We know perfection is unattainable, yet we need to have it. Despite understanding its damage, this mindset can be difficult to escape. I wish I could say that I've worked through and accepted that perfection isn't a destination I can reach, but I struggle with this daily. So with the poetry, My Greatest Fear by Max, Celestial Dreams by David Perry, I Hate My Stupid Brain by Naomi Alucard, Not Good Enough by Diddy Jacobson, Beyond Hope by Nita Ann, I Am Enough by Adam Roa, You Are Who You've Been Looking For by Adam Roa, Lies of Perfection by Empire, Poem Interrupted by Tim Evans, Perfection by Luke Inkhart, and I'm Not Quite There Yet by Long Patrol. A program. Accepting my failures and allowing myself to keep learning. When you're a kid, you dream about the future. We've all looked to the stars to see shooting comets, rockets of possibility, endless potential, expansion so vast it will take your breath away. Because you're taught to that familiar chorus sung in your ear, a formative command whispered so loudly it penetrates your consciousness. What do you want to be when you grow up? What do I want to be when I grow up? I hate my stupid brain. I hate my stupid brain, always forgetting, daydreaming, and overthinking, scheming on things I know can't happen or won't for some time. And when it's not doing that, it's arranging words and punchlines together in rhythm and syllables that rhyme. Always looking for something besides hockey and poetry to invest in when I can't even do my taxes. Brain, we need to have one more chat. I know we've had our differences, which is weird because you occupy the space underneath my scalp, but if you could be so kind as to be a little bit more flexible to changes in a rehearsed routine, that would be not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. Perfectionism, a disease. It eats me up and makes me bleed. Internally, my mind is on repeat. Not good enough, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. From top to toe to inside my soul, my body aches. I want to scream because it eats me up. Perfectionism. I grew accustomed to picturing that final destination. What do you want to be when you grow up? That final destination, that peak, the next step that leads to the next step, and the next, and so on and so forth. I grew accustomed to all the words I've said to myself on repeat for most of my life. Yeah, I haven't been very nice to myself. Bottom to top, I spent most of my time focused on why I was not enough, charting a course, when I didn't have to look into the mirror and see blemishes where experience was supposed to be. Scars instead of stories. Flaws. Not good enough, not good enough, not good enough! I've always hated that I wasn't perfect. I writhed in agony, hating myself for what I am, human. But constantly I was confronted with this image, this abstract concept of what I was supposed to be, and it was always an image of perfection, the perfect lie, the perfect life, and I believed it. But no one lives like that. We have so many flaws. Our best life cannot be a perfect life, but nobody told me. Masks and games to hide their imperfections, so I learned to hide mine behind smiles and niceties, but all the while I was dying from the lies of perfection. I am already enough. Look into a mirror and see clearly that the man looking back at me is the only one who can make me happy. And I am no more special or unique than you, and that's why I'm here to speak to you. I'm not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. I've fallen under, full of pain and unease. I don't know which way to go, uncertain of which path to take. Lost, confused. I know I'm almost there, for the light is growing brighter, but my energy is leaving me. I find the light, yet that is all it is, a single bulb lit up in the sea, and as I reach out my hand as if to grasp its power, I know I've lost, and close my eyes. I'm not quite there yet. Hello? The abyss? The religious or philosophical concept of a deep dark pit, that one? I've read Nietzsche. Well, the Wikipedia. Oh, yeah, busy, lots of work on, I'll start that eventually. Depressingly empty. Well, I've gotten really into thinking recently. It's a hobby. How to sum it up succinctly, I guess, life and its inherent futility, contentment as an impossibility, my insignificance in the dark of infinity. That's where you're calling me? I see. Well, it wasn't staring into the abyss, more a glance, a peep, the occasional peek, just a quick poke around in the bottomless deep. 4 hours today and most of last week. The dreams of a person should be wishes that grow into something impossibly possible, stretching from the imagination just past your grasp, but always there so you can see it, a beacon to light your way. There is beauty in the everyday, the mundane, placing one foot in front of the other. For what are we as humans than merely imperfect heroes on an imperfect world, rotating, spinning into the next dream and into the next day? A steady beat reminding us. Beauty is being. I am enough. I hate my stupid brain. I am not dumb. You're ugly, your tooth and your hairline's receding, you've got a pimple on your chin. I am not ugly. I hate my stupid heart. I am not giving up. Flat feet too slow. Chicken legs won't grow. I am not weak. I'll get back on my feet no matter how much I slip up. I was damaged from birth and now I'm just beyond hope. I am not broken. I'm always afraid. I am not afraid. So when the going gets tough, I can see what I am not. I am not perfect. And I'm not trying to be. There is no fusion between perfection and human. I see now it is only an illusion that left me in ruin and blocked my movement, stopping all possibilities at improvement. I now realize us as humans can't be perfect. And maybe failure is something to respect. The ink in our pages we should not regret. The subjects in our chapters we should not forget. Because in the end, we tried our best. And that's as close to perfect as we'll ever get.